This one's important, so stick around to the end. I'm going to show you a couple of uses for upper structure, second inversion triads in progressions. One example you heard already in Corcovado with the opening sequence. Essentially it goes like this. Sounds very nice, right? It's actually fairly simple to do this. So the basic premise is this. An upper structure triad basically means a triad over another chord. For example, C over B flat. Instead, we want to use the second inversion of that. And then what you do is you take the lowest note of that C chord, which is G, and go a tritone away. So in this particular case, it would be a C sharp or a D flat, and you get this chord. And according to Cordy, it says D flat diminished major seventh, but that's not actually it. What you want to do then with the left hand is make a dominant seventh chord down from that top note. So basically an E flat seventh, and then your C chord on top. And according to Cordy now, that makes more sense. It's an E flat 13 flat 9 chord, which essentially wants to resolve to A flat. Now, that's not the perfect scenario for it. The perfect scenario is when we go from this chord and then take the right hand and go down a minor second to the next available upper structure triad. So from C to B in second inversion, and then in the left hand, instead of going down a minor second, you're going to take the tritone substitution of E flat and you're going to go to A. So basically 2 chords in a row with the same tritone. E flat 7, then A7. Now the interesting thing about the A7 chord is the third of the chord is missing, but that's okay. So then let's take a look at that progression in the sheet music. Let's play it from bar 29. So that progression is right here. It is a B flat upper structure triad in second inversion, and then the next one is F over E flat. So the lower it gets on the keyboard, the harsher it's going to sound. So what you might want to do in that case is leave out the flat 7 and you get this sound. Just basically an F over E flat chord. And it sounds almost as good. Now there is another use for this second inversion triad, and that's right here in bar 6 of the tune. So when it does the 2-5-1 of F. So there's an example where you only have the one upper structure triad, which resolves to the tonic, which is F. C7 sus4 chord, and then go to your D flat chord in second inversion over this chord. So the space between the lowest note and here is only a third. So there's a situation where you would normally put a tritone below the lowest note, but in this case, it's only a third. So instead of this sound, you get this sound. So let's play it again. That's a nice situation on the F diminished 7th chord going to F major 7 as well. Kind of fun. The other thing that I wanted to quickly point out is that if you just use the tritone beneath the upper structure triad like this, you can play these chords in succession. They kind of make nice block chords. And there's lots of examples in tunes where you can reharmonize melody notes. Okay, upper structure triads in second inversion. Lots of uses for them. I hope you had fun with that. Let me put a link to the sheet music. I'll do that right after I play Corcovado through once, just so you can hear how the different progressions sound in the entire tune. And then when we get back, I'll post a link to the sheet music. All right, there you go. That's Corcovado and some interesting chord progressions using these upper structure triads in second inversion. Let me post a link to the sheet music that we use throughout today's tutorial. It's up here in the corner, absolutely free to download, so please go and do that. And in exchange for the sheet music and the tutorial, I hope you think about giving the video a thumbs up, and maybe a comment would really help us here at the channel. If you haven't subscribed, we'd sure love to have you. If you're looking for other videos that talk about upper structure triads, and of course there's plenty of uses for them, I have a few on this channel. You might want to check out this one next.